This is my attempt to do a short summary of CES.
I'm here in Las Vegas at the Las Vegas Convention Center where CES is happening all this week. So let's get inside and see what new and cool things we might be able to find. Last year LG had this amazing TV display when you walked in. This year they have floor-to-ceiling transparent OLEDs. So the transparent OLEDs are pretty cool. I don't know if they have a functional purpose, but it does look pretty awesome. And a special thank you to these sponsors that enable me to come out here and check all this out.
So this is the 100th year of the Consumer Technology Association, and 100 years ago, radios were all the rage, but now we've got all kinds of new things from electric cars to lifelike personal robots. Let's start our summary with some tech you can actually buy now that can save you some time.
It's a 2-in-1 washer and dryer that is able to wash and dry your clothes in 2 hours. It is enabled to dry your clothes through our heat pump system, which is also enabling you to have it ventless. It runs off of 120 volts. It has a bulk, a detergent and softener dispenser that is adjustable on the control panel. So you would get notifications in the Smart HQ app that you have a new OTA, so the machine gets smarter through the life of ownership.
So this is Yaro. This is the world's first modular yard robot, both front and back. Here it's configured with our S1 snowblower. So this is completely autonomous. Chute rotates on its own, up, down, 180 degrees. It has a bumper in the front, a camera. It has 2 cameras on the side. They're actually heated so we can see in the snow and detect people. It has a 12-inch intake. If you have a 5-foot snowstorm, it's going to go out every 2 or 3 inches. You can prioritize the end of the driveway and go out and clear a foot at a time so that you don't get inundated with 3 feet when you wait till after the snow event. You can see it's treaded. Its primary means of navigation is RTK GPS, and then we have other sensors if you lose GPS. So wireless charging pad, Yaro will basically come on here with the snowblower and clean off this wireless charging pad, and then back out, turn around, and back into it. It's completely modular, both front and back. So this is configured with a lawnmower. It takes should take 20, 30 seconds tops to switch a lawnmower out for a snowblower. You can have multiple areas. So maybe a driveway, a sidewalk, and a walkway, their own unique throwing areas, their own unique auger heights, their own unique minimum and maximum throwing distances. Yaro can also be controlled via a controller, like my colleague Kevin has.
It's the Surfer S1 cordless pool skimmer. Okay, so set it on to your pool, let it go, and it's going to start moving around. It hits a wall, it turns itself, goes off into a new direction. Solar panel on top lets us extend the battery life on it, just from a regular charge of 2.5 hours to maybe up to 10 hours.
So move the solar panel off, and then you can take out the basket and dump it out.
Besides tech that helps you save time, artificial intelligence, as expected, was everywhere. From AI chairs to food and beauty products, you couldn't escape the label. There were even AI pillows being promoted. I couldn't tell how much was just hype, but here are some practical electronics that did catch my attention.
So here we are taking a look at the latest model headset from Telecom, the S30, which is an open-ear air conduction true wireless headset featuring AI-powered noise cancellation of up to 99%. Currently, industry standards are around 96, 97%. Additionally, with this headset, it's got this patented technology of tube bass, and you are able to hear the low-end frequencies while listening to music. So you could be anywhere, in a loud environment, in a warehouse, on the road, and it cancels out all the background noise. And we can put that to the test here if you want to.
All right, let's give it a try.
All righty.
Here's what it sounds like when you're next to this Bluetooth speaker. It's playing rain and some thunder.
Yeah, this is like probably going to give me permanent ear damage.
And it's how loud this is. But that's amazing. You can hear me, and I would say it's pretty clear.
Oh, yes, I can hear you just fine.
Wow. That is very impressive. that the AI in here can block out all of that noise.
So there's a lot of TVs here, but this one particularly caught my attention because how big it is. It's 162 inches TV, but what's crazy about it is it's made up of modular squares. So you can make this TV as big as you want. Now this company, I had never heard of them before, but they're the manufacturer. When you get close, like really close, you can see the individual pixels, and you can even see faintly some of the squares where they connect together. But if I move back just a few feet, I can't tell at all.
But there were lots of mini TVs on display too. I waited in line to try these TV sunglasses, and I was very impressed at the image quality. Imagine ditching your TV and just putting these on to watch your shows or play games.
This is the VCube, and think of it as Rubik's Cube on steroids, or Rubik's Cube 2.0. All those segments are modular.
Wow, so every face can be an app.
Yes.
So if I want to see how many subscribers I have on YouTube, will this be able to show me?
Yes, it will if you connect this to your device.
This is intelligent home brewing. So this is meant for people that want to get into home brewing. They don't have any knowledge whatsoever. This kind of knocks that fear out the window. The RFID tag, scan it to the side, and it knows exactly what brew you're putting in. Right now we have it in fermentation mode, so it says fermentation is in progress, but it would say Bavarian wheat. And you click yes and start. And then you walk away, and about 11 days later, your beer is ready.
So this is the Kifi Cyber, caught my attention, goes around your neck. It's not just a neck fan, it does two things. It cools through thermoelectric cooling, and it can be in heat mode. But I was trying it out in cool mode, and it actually worked really well. And I was kind of impressed, which is why it caught my attention.
So this is the Revolution Macrowave Oven. It's a combination microwave, air fryer, infrared oven, and a combination of all three of those together. If you want to make bacon, you can go to our easy menu mode. You select easy menu, then you select that you want bacon, and then you put in whether you have regular or thick cut bacon, and you select your number of slices and press start. You can adjust the time, add a little more time or subtract a little time to get exactly the bacon that you want. And it's gonna use a combination of microwave and radiant heat. The thing that makes this product special is it uses a heating element that heats up much faster than your standard cal rod or quartz tube element.
This induction cooktop was at the Amazon booth. It's coming out later this year. It can boil a liter of water in 40 seconds, and I really like the magnetic knobs so you can clean it or for child safety. And because it uses magnetism rather than direct heat, it has a color LED indicator, in addition to a nice display and a built-in battery backup module. And they told me it can connect into a 120-volt outlet.
It's the world's first and only augmented reality laptop. In a laptop form factor, we've connected a pair of AR glasses. It allows you to project an unlimited amount of screens inside of a mobile laptop experience. If I'm working on a plane or somewhere and I have to work on a really sensitive spreadsheet, only I can see that information. No one can peek over at my screen and see what I'm working on.
Besides AI being everywhere, I noticed a lot of companies hoping to come out with home battery backup. And if you've seen my previous video, you know that EcoFlow already has a solution that's out. They're one of my sponsors, and they were launching the Delta Pro Ultra and their new smart sub panel. This system gives you automatic millisecond switchover to battery power in an outage, or you can use the smart features to save on electricity costs if you have time of use rates. The only part you really need an electrician for is to wire in the sub panel, and after that, anyone can add more batteries or inverters because of the plug-and-play system. It's also expandable enough for a roof full of solar panels and enough storage to go off-grid if you wanted. I like that you can monitor and control each circuit and the battery usage. I also like this setup because you can unplug the Ultra and use it as a 240-volt power source in another location. Electric bikes also seem to be a big deal. I don't have one yet, but these new ones are looking pretty cool. Like I was digging this one with the vintage motorcycle look with the saddlebags, or these other e-bikes made from carbon fiber and with the battery only weighs 35 pounds. Now for some crazy stuff. There was a whole section of the show dedicated to metaverse related things. And if you've read Ready Player One, this stuff is becoming reality.
This is the Haptics Gloves DK2 system. We provide tactile feedback, force feedback, and motion tracking. Tactile feedback is provided by more than 100 very small inflatable bubbles that are in the lining of the glove. These bubbles physically displaces your skin, just as if a real object were to displace your skin. We also have force feedback technology. They stop your 4 fingers from closing all the way on an object to make that virtual object feel like it has solidity. The third major technology is the sub-millimeter motion tracking, which allows the computer to track the position of your hands in the virtual environment.
Okay, from the creepy to something I almost got wrong, there are so many concept cars here to get your attention, but this new EV car collaboration between Sony and Honda is being built. They said it was a concept car at the show 3 years ago, and they expect them to be delivered in the US in 2026. Now, I thought it was just another concept car with things like screens on the inside and on the outside of the car. So who knows what will become reality next? Thanks for watching my humble attempt to summarize something so huge as the Consumer Electronics Show.